Good evening. I'm Jason, and this is Coffee with the Commish. So I want to welcome everybody to Fantasy Football 2019 season. I want to welcome our returning players, welcome new players, welcome players that haven't played with us in a while. We're glad to have each and every one of you. It's shaping up to be one of the more competitive seasons in league history, just on the previous records of most people playing. We don't have any first-time players. Everybody who's played with us has played fantasy before. So step up your game. You're going to need it. So a couple of things. Dues. So dues, we switched them back to $50. We got a little bit of pushback from people about the $100. So I know Johnny has already paid. I'm going to have to be giving him back some money. But yeah, so $50. You can give it to me via cash. Or you can give it to Mike Cash too, or you can Venmo me. I'm at real Jason Snodgrass with real-Jason-Snodgrass on Venmo, or PayPal at jasonsnoddy or jasonsnoddy@gmail.com. So the payout. So if we have 8 teams, that's $50 per team. That's $400. So normally what we do is third place gets their money back. Second place gets double their money, and then first place gets the rest. So in this case, it's going to be 50, 100, and 250. Scoring. Well, let's go to rosters for a second, because we got a some people were asking about switching to a super flex instead of having a regular flex spot. So basically making it a 2-quarterback league this year. We like that idea because with 8 teams being a smaller league, obviously quarterback can be one of the more boring positions because eight teams, everybody's going to have one good quarterback. So we're going to switch it to 2 quarterbacks this year. Well, super flex, so you can put something else in there if you want. I'm not going to stop you. But if you have a real issue with that, you can file a grievance with the league, and we'll put it in our grievance basket. And then, so scoring, real quick, we'll talk about scoring. If you haven't played with us before, it's standard scoring, and it's all pretty standard as far as points go. Passing touchdowns are 4 points, interceptions -1 point, passing yards 25 yards is a point, pick sixes are -2, rushing touchdowns are 6, 10 rushing yards is 1 point, receiving touchdowns are 6, 10 receiving yards is 1 point. Yada yada yada. I messed with the field goal settings a little bit. So field goals from 0 to 19 yards are 2 points, and then 20 to 29 and 30 to 39 yards made are both 3 points. 40 to 49 yards is 4 points, and 50 plus is 5. You miss if your kicker misses a field goal from 0 to 19 yards, it's -1 point. So that's the only way you're going to lose points by missing a field goal, is if it's less than 20 yards, which I think makes sense. Defense is all just regular. We do run one defensive player in this league, but it's nothing crazy. There's no points for tackles or fumbles. You get points for sacks, interceptions, safeties, block kicks. Oh, and also we did make it so turnover return yards are worth points this season too. So say if somebody gets an interception and they return it for 50 yards, they'll get 3 points for the interception, and then 5 points for the 50 yards. So it's 1 point for every 10 yards returned. So that could potentially have an impact, but not unless you're rostering one defensive player who gets an interception and then returns it for 50 yards. So yeah. The draft is tomorrow, August 24th at 5:30. That's what time the actual draft starts. We are having a little draft get together at my place. You can show up whenever you want. I'll probably be here all day. Ryan's birthday is, it's the 25th. I'm sorry. So I'm sure you all know. So the draft is Sunday, August 25th at 5:30 p.m. is when the draft is. You can show up here whenever. I will be probably hungover from Ryan's birthday party, but I will be here just chilling. We'll have food. You can bring some food too. We'll be drinking, just having a good old time. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can message me on Yahoo. You can message me on Facebook. You can message me on my email if you want. it all goes to the same place, So I'm gonna try to make more than one Coffee with the Commish video this year because I know everybody loves it. So this has been Coffee with the Commish, and I'll see you around.